this sport because there's just that automatic. As soon as you play, you sit down with your opponent and have a catch up after the game. Like everyone goes out there, plays hard and fair. You're out there to win and represent your club, your state, your country, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you catch up afterwards and get actually know each other.
That'd be the fourth, I believe, with one dead end.
Haven't they all been ones? Have to be at least the sixth end. Just trying to work out, ladies and gentlemen at home, we're trying to work out when the 10th end would be to prepare a bit of a roving mic and get down and chat to the boys. I don't think the boys will notice really whether it's end 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12, somewhere around the 10th end.
So just getting a measure here. And while Sammy's...
Visually, what's your bet? I'm calling it in.
Yeah, I think it's just
looks in. Yeah.
So.
By about 15 centimetres. Half a foot. Pretty good opener there from Coors.
Yeah, he's obviously just he's enjoying a shorter
playing
this way. Yeah, sort of just.
Well, even just looking at the colour on the green from where the mat is to where the jack is, it looks a little bit more consistent from sort of where the marker and beyond is standing is where you can kind of see some of the colour differentiation. So maybe a bit of a tactic to there to try and keep it in some solid green.
Yeah, jack placement is very, very important here. She says there's differentiation.
Oh, look at that. Class.
Not much of a target here either, so it's a difficult shot for
Barry's just asking the marker a number of questions. The first is a jack high, and he says 4/5 short. The next was which piece of the bowl in relation to which piece of the jack in terms of the alignment. So that if and when he hits it, which way can he predict that it's potentially going to go? Cory be looking to just draw another one in. Ideally behind would be ideal.
Trying to pass. I think he's pretty happy how it's set. There's not much of a target there.
Perfect. He'd be happy with that. Only bowl to finish past the jack. Gone again. Oof. I think that was his own bowl. It's hard with the colours, but I think he might be 3 down with no bowls on the green currently. 1 to play.
That was always a danger with that shot. It was that opportunity to potentially chip the zone off clean because there was gaps there.
It was already 2 down, I suppose, so it's only 1 worse. Be interesting to see where Cory goes here. You'd think he'd just be looking to add another, but not fatten the target. Put the pressure on Baz to have to try and draw a good second or third. Deliberate blocker, do you reckon? Or he's just gone the draw and fallen a bit short?
No, I think I think he tried to sort of maybe draw closer and not count, but also block.
But yeah.
I think it was.
Baz here, be looking to get at least 3rd shot, if not ideally a 2nd. Oh,
He's played that well.
He did. Stiff to only get 3rd shot there. Good bowl nevertheless.
So just the 2. That wind is really we're getting some comments from our viewers about the wind, but yeah, we're just trying to deal with it at the moment. turn down the special effects mic as much as we can as well.
You can even see in the flags, it's certainly starting to pick up in the gusts. Flags are flapping quite ferociously. Say that fast 3 times, guys.
No, that's next. So Cory's played a very similar length again. Can see the umpire on again here. It's the tape.
I'd say, if anything, it's maybe even 2 or 3 feet longer than the last, but certainly opting for the shorter length for sure.
He's always feeling comfortable in this length, and as well, I think he's just trying to keep it more consistent.
Again, it's in that same more consistent patch of the green, off the 2 nearest to the tee at each end. Good openers from both of the boys. Can see there, Cory stepped onto the mat, held his drag out, felt a big gust, stepped back off, regroup. Waiting for some more consistent wind.
The width here compared to the backhand side. It's nearly triple.
A righty's backhand side.
Righties, lefties, yes.
Because at the moment they're actually both playing the forehand.
Forehands.
Yeah, but they're both playing on a different side of the green. Oh, gets the jack. And I'm going to assume it's killed. Interesting to see here whether they bring it back. Would think so. Yep.
And again, nice little crowd just assembling at the clubhouse end. If you're in the area, pop in. Got an enormous amount of viewers watching both on YouTube and Facebook at the moment, which is fantastic.
Knowing that I think this is about end 8, roughly. So by the time they play down and back, I'll then head over to the boys. Chuck in the comments if there's anything in particular that you want me to ask them when I go and have a chat to them on N10.
You might have to have a chat with them, Semi, but my remote microphones batteries aren't doing too crash hot at the moment.
Bugger.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to, but I've got another form of linking, which we'll work on just quietly.
While the boys are just replaying the start of this end, we'll give a formal shout out now to all of the sponsors that without we wouldn't be here at all today. So, of course, the major 2, Energy Australia and Latrobe City, as we said before. And kind of like I said, there's a number of long-standing club members that have either got their own personal companies or companies they work for, or just their own pockets as individuals, and those are Ed and Mary Whelan, and Ed was our marker on the semi-final on the stream. Then we have Tyrrell Partners, which is Natalie Lambos's business, Washer, Helen Grubb, Ruth and Vern Verhagen, and Albert and Vera Van Stecklenburg. They are our sponsors, so thank you very much to all of those people and companies for getting around it and making the Newborough Classic everything that it is today. Interesting, both of the boys are now opting to play on the side nearest to us, which is the tighter side. They had been predominantly playing the other side of the green.
I think the wind took that away.
I think obviously it's frustrating out there, and you can see the frustration in the players. But oh, they're all playing on it. You just got to try and get as close as you can. Cory just asking Al how many it is. Al says he thinks it's only one.
Let's see what Corey plays. I think we might see him sort of be slightly aggressive towards that ball, try and land it to make a count or get past and get a cover ball. So I think a wee chance here, just try and land that, make 3 or 4, and if he misses, he comes in a really good area.
Got a hold. Oh.
He obviously played that quite safe, not wanting to land his own ball, give the shot away or anything. He played it safe.
Just a yard over. Oh, big weight here from Bez. Will remain as 1.
It's one shot at Cory Wedlock, so goes a 5-3 lead. Here we go again. Umpires keeping busy.
Yeah, they're going to call him out.
Yes, this one's close again. White favourites just okay again.
I think this is probably the closest.
You can obviously see how important the jack length is. Barrie was 3-1 up, and from playing this length, Corey's now went 5-3 up.
Yep,
so
it's in.
4 shots.
A
Response.
metre, says the umpire. So playing 22 metres this end. Pretty handy opener.
It was interesting the wind had died off then as well, so I gave him a true width. Still no wind.
They've gone back onto that hand. So, Matt, looks like they're almost playing around the clock now. Obviously finding it the kinder of the 4 hands each way.
Just getting a request for some all out of mics, which is done.
Pretty handy posse there. Just in behind. Baz is not far away. Just missing to the near side. But again, setting himself up for his final 2 bowls.
Yeah, in these conditions, you do not want to create any sort of target whatsoever, because them really fine, like perfect shots are very, very challenging. So, want to minimise opportunity. Same big weight again from Barrie.
He yells out, "No, Jack." But it did. We see another killed end. 3rd one now.
Yeah, so it's pretty obvious. I think Cory's really just dominating this direction and send the Bulls back once again. They've both shown their hands here and what their strategy is in this game. Barrie's got to be longer limbs, Cory's got to be shorter limbs.
Call Virgin is indicating over to us that at this rate the boys are going to miss their flight. What time is your flight?
Our flight's at 7:30, so
It is going to be tight. 7:30 with at least a 2-hour drive to get there.
exciting times ahead.
Aye. Nah. Baz is saying this time Al is in trouble this time, implying that he's rolled a short one, but here comes the umpire. Oh, throw it back. He says throw it back. I reckon it was all right.
It looked on.
It looked all right from here.
Fine.
I definitely was a net umpire. I think he's let Barrie.
Yeah, I
think
think he.
I think he's listened. I think
Or he could be sweating on that flight.
that potentially.
Well, they were all a yard over too, and I don't think it was more than a yard shorter. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see. Baz has got his longer end now.
Yeah, well, I think we all knew that was coming, so better see how this pans out here. Great start.
Cory's confident on any length, obviously. Wasn't worried about the umpire, just send it back.
Yeah, just from watching these first few ends, it looks like the hand that Cory's enjoying or appreciating the most or trusting the most is definitely that backhand away from the clubhouse.
See, this is the first one that Baz has put down on the nearest side going away from the clubhouse. Probably just because of the Jack-Eye bowl, I would assume, of Cory's first.
Derek Barber's just asking what bowls are both bowlers using, which I think we said before.
I believe they're both Optimas.
No.
No.
Cory Wedlock's is aerodynamic and Barrie Lester's is aero optima. So Cory's playing with the narrower bowl of the two.
Surprised Cory's using a dyno.
Using the tail as an aid? Just to get an idea of the wind there?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Wow.
Elite. On a T to T in wind. Pretty good.
Barrie will have to do some work to get back here.
So that one counts. So that's quite a good ball because be interesting now. If he missed there, I reckon we'd have seen an aggressive shot from Barrie, but because that one's counting, I think I just try and draw this.
So 2.
7 plays 3. After 9.
I'm trying to warm up the mic. I'm just trying.
Cory's just starting to find his groove. Probably the more settled of the two. Look at this.
What a shot.
Fantastic opener from Barrie, and then Cory changes hand and draws it off first time. Oh,
Oh,
bull for bull action here.
crowd's really getting involved now. Oh, what a shot. Stiff got the gap. Perfect weight. Handy behind. One each to play. Baz holding two. What do you think Cory will play here, Gaz?
I definitely play some sort of weight, but I think it'll just be similar. Maybe a fraction more. But yeah, I'll be trying to trail that jack. He's got two just waiting, about a yard past.
Aye.
So,
Sit either of the bowls.
exactly.
Jack's ideal.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone bigger than you anticipated. Ditch weight.
Yeah.
Got nothing.
I don't blame him for that. Once again, these conditions.
Easier.
You know, exactly. He's obviously opted for what he believed was easier shot.
Mm-hmm.
Take the elements out of it.
Should make it three here. And does. Three makes it 7-6 in favour of Cory.
And just for our viewers at home, you know, like textbook ways, you probably were just playing a yard there, trying to land either bowl or trail the jack. But in these conditions, like once again, it's all about percentage play. It's what you believe and trust. You can achieve maybe not the maximum outcome, but a positive outcome. So Cory obviously in that moment opted for a shot he believed was easier due to the wind.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. If you go bigger weight, you take the variable of the wind and the green out of it a little bit compared to a yard on shot.
And I mean, the game's always about percentage play, in my mind, in my opinion. But I think even more so in these sort of conditions, I think you really have to take that in consideration. Like, okay, what's the percentage of gaining a positive outcome and playing a good shot here?
Say it, Gary. She's disappointed now.
I
She's
am.
very disappointed. She wanted out there for the players.
I was.
She wanted to get involved in the game.
I did. I do.
Let me see if I've got a solution on.
What are they normal?
Yes, I have got a solution. you go to speakerphone, you should be you're on now.
Perfect. You can hear me now.
I can hear you now. So can Gary.
Beautiful. I'll wait for them to finish off their last bowl each of this end, and then I'll go over and ask them how they're feeling. Was there any comments that came through asking questions?
Just the wind, how the wind's.
All right. I'm interested to see their choice of hand. They're having a conversation now on the green, actually, about maybe better than
Always a bit of technology to help you out.
Love it. Love your work.
Good shot by Barrie. He's been trying to back that 3 up. Get on the board again. Try and get Cory off his length. Cory's in a good line. It's just while he's got the weight. Fantastic line, just pulling up short.
So Baz just takes a one there, takes the mat. You do an end.
7-all timing.
Perfect timing. End 12 roughly. We've got Baz and Cause. What are you thinking, Baz? You're keeping the same length, you're changing it up. You had been erring on the side of longer.
Yeah. I mean, long's sort of worked most of the tournament, but with that breeze, it's really hard to be exact. So I think it's more of a bit of a drive draw kind of game now. You see Cory trying to go that there, but the conditions are probably a bit more drive draw, but short end, long. We've both sort of been around them, but you got a narrow hand a while. Just fight the conditions and just have a bit of fun. I guess we're both having a good time out here.
Beautiful, thank you. Cause. We've seen you predominantly being on the further side away from us. There's a couple of ends where you changed around the clock. Can you tell us your strategy or your thoughts around that?
It's forehand down this way. It's really harsh. Like if you just get under, it's really whipping away. So it's pretty straight down this backhand if you can get a nice line down this backhand. But yeah, it's a big gust, so it's a bit hard with the breeze at the moment. But green's running pretty good. Hopefully Barrie too close here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty good opener there, Baz.
Yard heavy.
Yard heavy, you reckon?
Even this narrow hand you go. You can play a real bad on the wide side, but if you get the weight okay on the narrow side, you shouldn't miss your line. Or you can't get close.
And a kill. What a shot.
That's the problem.
What's the strategy? Bringing them back?
Now it's again beating the first two again.
Or Cory wants to have a longer chat.
What was the theory that caused in going for the big weight?
3-ball target, 2-ball jack.
3-ball target, he reckons. 2 bowls of the jack.
And I thought my first one was close, and I was nowhere near it.
All right, thanks, you fellas.
Thanks, Sammy. That was great.
That was great just to get a lot of insight from the players live during the game. Just get their feelings and their thoughts. And yeah, from that little bit of an interview with the players there, you can hear how much they're generally out there and just having fun as well and enjoying each other's company. And they're out there, they want a title, but at the same time, great friends and like just trying to put on a show and entertain the crowd here live and also everyone that's tuning in back home. Fantastic, perfect time in 7-all.
And I suppose, Gary, that's what's happening with bowls at the moment. It's going through a bit of an evolution with different modes, different ways of portraying the players. You've got BPL and the likes there, which again different formats to here, different greens. So it's all mixing around.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and everybody's having to try and show their skill set and how versatile they are because you can't. It's not just the same play every single time, just with different formats and different conditions and playing in grass, playing in carpet, whatever synthetic, all that. So there's so much to it, and obviously individual play, team play, all that. So, but yeah, it's great, and we're getting so much balls out there now. Like a lot of live streaming and different things happening now, and obviously on Fox, Fox Sports, and Sky New Zealand, and even back in the UK and that. The the World Championships is coming up, the World Bowls Tour. So it'll be obviously on YouTube and different things. It'll also be in the BBC Sports. So yeah, like it's an exciting time within the sport and getting so many viewers out there, and you can see from the live stream numbers.
The numbers are phenomenal. Yep.
Yeah, no, every platform there is out there now, they're getting so much support, which is fantastic, and it's great to see for the sport as well. And I've been very, very fortunate to be part of like Commonwealth Games and that, and there's virtually sell out tickets every single day as well, like people just to be there.
Yep.
People brand new to the sport, there's what to come and experience something new, something different, something I haven't seen before. So it shows that the product's there, so just hopefully we can continue to help it develop and grow from strength to strength.
Well, it's a bit like cricket. There's different forms. Yeah. So you got what the one day is, the 2020, like that. So you reverse that into bowls, and you got your BPL, you got your pennant. Yeah, just mix it around.
No, exactly, and even at the moment as well, there's a lot of excitement around the sport as well right now as we currently speak with with World Bowls, with Neil Durham and Brett O'Reilly and all the team within World Bowls. They've got the campaign, Bowls for Brisbane campaign, up and running, and they're trying to generate a lot of big numbers there, and a lot of great things is happening. So it is truly an exciting time to be involved in the sport and that. So yeah, just hopefully everything continues to grow and go from strength to strength.
Thanks for the drink, Sammy. You are now.
Is this the third time they're replaying it?
Yeah,
They
that's
just had,
yeah,
had another
so
kill while I went for a wander.
just interesting, with the slight momentum swing from 7-3 to 7-all, and Barrie going two really close balls, Cory killing it, and then replay.
Almost all from that jack roll that didn't get measured and got sent back.
Yeah, that's showing how dominant the Limb's going to be in this game.
Yeah.
I think we've sort of caught that pretty early on.
They were both quite jovial when I went down and had a chat to them. It was interesting to get their perspective on both the length and the hand that they're playing. I'm surprised that, contrary to what Baz said 5 minutes ago, he's now gone back onto a right-hander's forehand side away from us. He told me he was keen on playing this side. He thought you could miss your line and not get punished as harsh. As he just saw, he was punished quite harsh with that ball.
It's always interesting with the wind because if you play the wide side and if the wind dies down, the actual natural arc of the ball, the trajectory of the ball will still continue to work for you and pull back towards the middle of the green. And where playing the narrower side, you're really fixated. You need the wind. You really because if it dies, and then your ball drifts away under narrow. So yeah, it's an interesting one.
He clears that. Oh, just cut away.
I reckon Cory definite one, potentially two here. I think Cory holds two here, to be honest. It's probably been Barry's worst end of the game. So Cory will be want to try and punish him here. Especially from being 7-3 up and going 7-all, he'll want to try and
get the momentum back, get the length back. You can see Baz has just ducked off for a bit of a break as well. Maybe change something, break the rhythm.
I think he's made this one count. I think he's nudged that close enough. I think that's in. This could be 4.
Could do.
I think it's definitely 3 with the potential 4 here. This is a big moment in this game.
So both players just getting some refreshments. Heat has dropped off a bit, but the wind's still playing a factor.
Yeah, well, I think obviously it's making the Bulls more challenging. That's a 4 there for Cory. Yeah, I thought potentially it was. So that's a big moment in the game here. Obviously, the wind is making the Bulls more challenging, but at the same time, from a Heat perspective, I think it's making it more that you can sort of deal with it easier. But the weather's been absolutely incredible. It's been amazing. We had to actually pull up short yesterday. We had to stop early yesterday due to it reached
45.
Is that what it reached?
Yeah, 45
wow,
down
that's
here.
insane. And obviously, I don't know what the rules are here. Is it 36 or 38 degrees? The rules are 36. Yep. Same New South Wales. So, obviously, we reached a temperature that we could no longer continue to play. But the weather's been absolutely beautiful. But been very, very important for everyone to keep their fluids up, and something that the organisers have been telling the players. We've all been helping each other and telling each other, keep up the hydration levels and keep the water.
Just wondering if the viewers at home are seeing an old line on the screen. I hope it's on the right mark.
So just seeing Barrie just having a little moment here. He knew he was 3 down, Cory drawn for 4, so he knew he was losing the multiple there after getting back into the game. So I think he's just had a little bit of time, just having a moment there. Just got his thoughts, get some water, just little bits and pieces, just a bit of a brain break.
%. Interesting choice by here for Cory, opting to go sort of a medium length rather than he had been going really short.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably stemmed from throwing the jack too short. I think he still tried to keep it quite
shorter,
minimum, but he wanted to make sure
that he didn't lose it for long.
Yeah, didn't lose it. Yeah.
Getting some very positive comments, Sammy, about your appearance and interview at the end. Positive.
Thank you very much, viewers at home.
A lot of people saying it's a world first.
World first. I don't know about that.
That's what they're saying.
I got the idea from Baz, who often gets mic'd up at BPLs. I reckon that's one of the best parts, being able to hear a player's thoughts while they're playing. I think it was perfect timing, the fact that they'd both got to 7-all. It was interesting, the demeanour of Baz was much more chipper, obviously, when I went over and spoke to him, and was quite jovial and making some jokes, whereas Cory was much more serious and happy to kind of answer my questions, but not quite as fond, which makes sense, right? It just, the most recent 4 shots had gone in favour of Barrie, so makes a big difference as to how the players are thinking and feeling in the moment. He's just drawn a beautiful bowl here, though, and flops in to get back to the line. Took his own hat off to himself. I must say, singles is one of my least favourite games for that exact reason. If you've seen me on a stream, I'm very much up and about, and I get my energy from other people. So, oh, what a
That's a
shot!
big hit. That's a big ball there from
What a
Barrie.
shot! They send
Great
him back
save.
again. There is going to need to be a call to Virgin, I think, at this rate. But yes, there are people that like singles better. They can only blame themselves. I think Cory said that last night. He prefers singles. If he loses, he's got no one to blame. But you've got to get your energy from within. What's your favourite discipline, Gaz?
Years ago when I was younger, it would have been singles, but now I generally, for all different reasons, I just enjoy all of it. I enjoy the team, I enjoy the pairs, triples, fours, and all that. But yeah, singles is great. You're out there, it's on you. The good, the bad, the ugly, and you're not letting anyone down and all that sort of stuff, and you just can try and be focused. And obviously myself, I sort of find I've got like sort of wide range of shots and that, and in the singles you can sort of explore
Play 'em
that
all.
different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but from the fun factor and the feel good factor, there's nothing better than the team.
Team.
I think absolutely. If I had to put it right down to one, I do really enjoy pairs.
Okay.
'Cause you
Your
still
three
sort of
ball
get, you still
pairs.
get, you still get your three bowls, whatever. Even the two, 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 two. You still get your three or four bowls, and you just got that sort of one person on
Involved.
there
Yeah.
to bounce off, and
Yeah.
you can support them, they can support you, and
Involved in the game, but still got someone you can bounce off. Yeah. Pretty good correction here from Cory.
I must admit, I'm just someone who's, I genuinely do love the sport, so I love all formats, I love all disciplines, and because it all brings something different to the game, and it is one of them unique sports where you have so many different options available. I enjoy the traditional game and also enjoy the sets play and the quicker formats as well. So
Now, your delivery. I have a big question for you. Where has the delivery come from? Was it taught? And what are you thinking when you're holding the bowl up before you start your motion of your delivery?
yeah, well, I've never had any coaching. Back when I first started, I was 12. There was no such thing as coaching in Ireland. You had people that maybe try and give you a little bit of tips and advice and different things, but no actual coaching.
Oh, what a shot. Brilliant, Barrie.
Great ball from Barrie Leicester.
Draws the shot, puts his own finger up.
I just obviously, so when I first was introduced to the sport, it was on outdoor greens in the UK, which obviously sort of run, 8, 9, 10 seconds normally. And I was obviously just a young boy at 12, and I was using my friend Conor Gilmore's Fowler's bowls. They were size 5.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Little hands, big bowls.
Yeah, and it's just one of them ones where, and because of the green's been so heavy, I just had to use so much body for momentum to get the ball physically to the other end of the green. And
Oh, what a shot.
what a fantastic ball that
Oh,
is.
bowl for bowl, boys. Brilliant.
But yeah, all sort of stem from there. And I don't think, as far as bringing it up to my face and all, it's just, I'm someone that likes everything in my vision. So I like having, when I'm setting up, I like to see the jack, I like to see the bowl, I like to see everything in my vision when I'm setting up. And
Oh. I was going to say he was stalking it like it was good, but didn't quite make the distance. 2 to Cory, I assume there. Yep.
2 shots, 13-7.
Bit of a gap starting to form. Some around.
He's on the grooves. He's one just trying to get on with it and keeping that rhythm.
Keep the momentum, yeah.
Collects the jack.
He's again opted for that sort of medium length. If anything, he's even stretched it another yard from the previous end.
The thing is too, everyone's out there doing that. It's not only to keep yourself in the rhythm, but it's also to keep, your opposition, in the situation there, and
Mm.
Barry's lost a few ends now, and it's not going so well just currently. So Cory doesn't really want to give him a chance to try and get settled or have a moment to think about it. And
I think too when they're coming out good, you don't really even thinking. You're just bowling. You don't need to pause. You don't. There's nothing to really concentrate on. It just happens a lot easier.
yeah, that's it. Just don't think, do sort of thing.
Mm.
Just get on with it.
Mm. Look at that. Two great bowls. Baz opting for the bigger weight here. Seeing a drive. Just getting a goal. Cory really put the pressure on here and drew a third. Got to hurry.
I think he has.
Hurry a smidge.
Yeah, he's well played here.
Yeah, he has.
If he covers the jack, that's
Yeah.
perfect. That's
All
a
three
perfect
bowls look
bowl.
like they've finished on the away side, so it hasn't fattened the target.
That last ball's finished right bang centre, so
Having another drive. He looks interested. Oh, same gap. Cory will be looking just to pop a fourth in. Same bowl.
I'm not sure. I don't know what he'll do with this one because the target's quite narrow and there's a gap between the front bowl and the jack. So Barrie could be actually on target and chip it off clean, and he can still get a two. We might potentially see a deliberate short ball just trying to block the drive.
A three here would push it out to 16, which is pretty decent buffer. You wouldn't want to go fattening the target at this point. Looks like he's adding another though.
Yeah, now he's opted to try and
Add a fourth.
put the pressure on.
He certainly hasn't fattened the target with the first three though, whether it's in the count or not. Baz, the third drive, not happy with it as soon as he let it go. Overcorrected, missing the far side.
Definite three. It's just whether that last one of Cory's getting the count or not.
Asking for a tape, Cory is. Three.
Well,
Umpire. Money on. Who's going to win the measure?
I'm not sure. Don't know from Cory's reaction there, body language, what he believes.
I think he thinks it's his, yeah.
But no matter what, he's going to be taking either a 9 or a 10 shot lead. So.
Mm. What were your thoughts when it was about a 9 or a 10 shot lead? Did you think it's all over, or like do you just set yourself a small target, or do you just concentrate on the very next end? What are you thinking in this scenario?
Obviously, if you're Barrie.
Yeah, or in your semi-final, for example, when it was a similar sort of thing.
Yeah. I just got to set small goals within the game. You can never ever give up ever. I mean, I've been around the game long enough. I've seen too many strange things happen and people lose big leads and that. So you got to believe and trust in your mind and your abilities. So yeah, you just got to set small goals. Like, so for
get to 10 or
so
get
for,
to 15.
for Barrie right now,
Aye.
this is get to 10.
Yeah.
Get within one end. So get within four shots, whatever. Set them small targets because if you look at just the overall score, it can be maybe potentially a little bit overwhelming. So.
He's given it to Barrie. No, Gaz, 3. It is 3.
So Barry's ball won the measure there, so it's 3 shots to Cory, so 16-7.
Did he move away the non-winning bowl?
Top bowl was the ball moved, which was interesting. So Cory Wedlock out to a 16-7 lead. I think we've had 7 dead ends. Actually, it might be 8. And time just ticking past 10-3.
Hands on the head from Cory. Not entirely sure what he's complaining about. A pretty good bowl. Seeing some weight here again from Bez. Oh, and got the shot and the jack. What a bowl. Nice applause from the crowd.
So Cory taking a shot there with the ball at the rear. You're getting some comments, are you, Sam, Jimmy?
Yeah, just looking at the live stream comments. It's good to hear and get the feedback from everybody. Thanks for tuning in at home. Interesting to see what Baz does with his last bowl here.
Thank you.
Could be some more time for
We're giggling. I don't know if the live stream can pick up Baz's commentary. He yelled out a please as his bowl was halfway down. It started on trajectory to get the jack and just drifted out, but he was fairly satisfied that it sat the second shot out at least and cut it back to 1. He's always a character on the green and off the green, to be fair. I've played 2 seasons of Pennant with Baz, and yeah, he is a character, like I said. Pretty good opener there from Cory.
They've adjusted the score, which is 7-17 at the moment.
And draws another. Good shooting, Cory. Baz lining up for another runner. He's starting to play a bit more of an aggressive game now when Cory's getting him close. Gets one out.
Yeah, Cory's really starting to dominate here, and we're just seeing Barrie just played a more aggressive game.
He did say to me when I went down doing the roving commentary that if you can't draw, drive. Cory disappointed there, makes it a bit of a bigger target for him, knows he's going to play weight given he just played a runner.
Yeah, obviously we're all listening to what Barrie had to say just during your interview with the players, and he's
Got
right.
it.
He's definitely right. In these conditions, without a doubt, it's definitely more of a draw drive.
Only bowl on the green. Barrie takes shot.
He's giving it a full
One
swing.
bowl left.
He's got the finger up. He's holding one that's probably
Clears them out.
42 feet away. But yeah, in these conditions, it definitely is very much
Draw
so
drive.
Draw drive.
Yeah.
That in between shots gone in these conditions. As expected, Cory's drew the shot. Yeah, Cory's really sensing the momentum's on his side big time here, so he'll just want to just try and kick on from here and keep going.
And Baz drives it off to take a one. Only bowl on the green.
Fair ball target, fantastic shot.
Looks pretty happy about it.
Yeah, he's got the pretty white side, he loves it.
Looks over to the commentary. You can probably hear in the mics the wind is starting to pick up again. Baz did have the mat behind the tee. He has picked the mat up. He's walking up the green to where Cory had roughly been having the mat. Interesting change of tactics from Baz. Very deliberate in his strategy. So about that medium length, Jack all but on the tee again. Mat up a couple of yards. Perfect opportunity. Well, they're getting their first bowl down to thank our wonderful sponsors again. So Energy Australia, Latrobe City, Ed and Mary Whelan, Tyrrell Partners Financial Services, Washer, Helen Grubb, Ruth and Vern Verhagen, and Albert and Vera Van Stecklenburg. Thank you very much for your sponsorship that makes this event what it is today and enables quality class of the gentlemen that we've had the privilege of watching today, yourself included. Gaz?
I thought I was going to say myself. Sam.
We've had the pleasure of listening to your voice. I don't know if we've had the pleasure of having you on our screens thus far yet.
Not yet.
Not yet? Soon.
2026 could be the year.
We're hoping.
This is it.
Well,
New Year's resolution.
There's a novice event down here in April.
Get around it.
I might jump in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get in the deep end, man.
Who's holding here? Baz? Baz's first bowl, that back one?
I think the front one.
Or Cory's?
Slightly favourite Cory's, I think.
Chris Watt commenting a great tournament and can't wait for next year.
it is a great tournament.
Definitely, it's a fantastic tournament. This is my third consecutive year coming, so I've really enjoyed it every single time. And I look forward to it. It's a fantastic way to always start a new year. So I look forward to always coming down here and participating in the event.
100%. Great greens, usually great weather, great
Two-
company, and even better food. And they look after you with the prize money as well.
Tutu Suba calling in from Kenya saying hello.
G'day, good morning, good afternoon.
Of course, a lot of participants from Africa, and we've had some from Malta call in, and some people from Europe and from the UK call in as well.
Handy bowl there, holding 1 or 2, just finishing behind. Baz opting for another drive. Last few ends, we haven't seen him not play a weighted shot.
Oh,
He's
on the money.
just, Jack in the garden, I think.
Nearly took the camera out.
Jack jumps up over the bank and into the bushes. Run away onto the road by the looks of it.
Just be careful, Cory. Might be a snake in there, brother. He's come out safe. He's come out alive.
Interesting choice. Oh, we see it go into the ditch. I was going to say Baz really brought it up then. He only gave himself about a foot from the minimum with his jack roll. So the tactics had been reversed from the very start, where we saw Baz going the T to T and the Cory going the minimum, and now it's reversed. Cory's playing sort of that short to medium-ish, but not mat up. Whereas Baz tried to get it mat right up, minimum to the ditch. Or I'm guessing there that Baz's theory is that the closer to the ditch it is, the less likely it is that it can kill, and he could potentially run it in if he needs to. Whereas Cory, I'm thinking he's opting for a slightly more consistent part of the green and keeping the jack further away from the ditch, because the grass changes just slightly at each end of the rinks. Pretty good opener there from Baz.
Maybe just a bit of momentum here, swapping back to Barrie. Just a touch.
He's definitely had one in a row, but the last couple of ends he's been more dominant for sure. Yeah, his dominance hasn't quite converted to reducing the gap in the scoreline just yet, but if he can keep it going, then absolutely that would be his intention. He's just got to be conscious as soon as you start nearing the 20, it becomes hard to stop them from getting shots. Very good bowl there, stiff on the result.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot from Cory.
And again, folks, you can catch us on Facebook or on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. We love our subscribers there. Just a reminder that we'll be coming back in the next 2 weeks with Bowling Between the Bays with Phil Crowder and myself. Talk about all goss around bowls on the Mornington Peninsula and down Gippsland Way.
Oh, and we see another weighted shot. It's about 6 ends in a row that Baz has played weighted shots. Clears them all out. There's only 2 bowls balls left on the green, of which it looks like one bowl each. Hard to see from here. Cory replaces it though with a pretty good shot. Interesting to see here. I'm pretty sure Baz has at least second. Yeah, he's asking if they're both his or not. If they are both his, I reckon he'll go for the bowl.
He's just going to go again.
He's going for the bowl, jack or bowl. I reckon even if he gets the bowl though, I'd back Cory in to draw another. So we'd be hoping the jack. He has got it. Kills another end.
He really needed that one.
He did.
That was an important ball there. He's only 9 shots down. He's just got to sort of just.
He needs the next score on the scoreboard, I think.
Cold,
next
calm,
result.
collected.
Barry's the person for it.
I think the last 2 matches he's only missed 2 drives out of, I'd have to say, 20 plus.
You can just see him contemplating now. He's tried the max, he's tried the min, he's tried the middle. His last end he had the mat up and rolled it into the ditch. So will he try mat up again?
I'd say the only things they haven't tried is the extremes, either TDT or mat right up. It's probably the only 2.
Just when you ducked off to the loo, he had it right on min and rolled it into the ditch. So we're back to probably about a medium length now. Jack and the tee. Matt, maybe 4 meters from the minimum.
It's just a bit, show a bit of composure here. Right? Cory's still 8 shots away from victory here, so it's just got to.
Pretty good opener there from Baz. Gone back onto the tight side.
Really can't separate those 2.
It'd be cause, surely. Holding.
I think Cory's just showing too much dominance in the short limps. If I was Barrie, if I was to give him any advice or guidance, I would be going TDT or as close to it as possible.
I think he was dominating the tee to tee as well, hence the sort of medium-ish length. Been a bit stiff, both of those bowls sort of just held out on him. Had good weight. Alan agreeing with me that Cory's holding one. Looking to just add another now. Which he's done.
That last ball, how far short of Cory's others?
I think we're going big weight again here.
First time I've heard someone ask a bowl in relation to another bowl.
Cory's last. He had his other one. Yep. How far?
So the reason he's asked now is because of it to get
both.
Potentially, if the angle's there, to get both bowls.
And it is more than a bowl short, so we can get the inside of the shot and get the second shot as well. Bang, bang. Oh, got his own out as well. So 1 bowl remaining on the rink, which is Cory's currently. Cory just asking the bowl to cease.
Front toucher.
Not too bad. Be pretty happy with that if I thought I was heavy and just trailed the jack 2 inches.
Struggling, isn't he?
I've said to you boys multiple times, I think I put a good bowl down and I'm within a foot. Cory in particular will be cracking it thinking he's heavy or short and he's 4 inches away. Unbelievable. Just completely elite. Baz opting there to go back to the draw, which he obviously needed to try and not give a soft 3 here. Unfortunately, just falling 18 inches short. Probably still 2 down. Hoping that Cory won't draw a third one here.
Corey is he's a real thinker within the game, and because of just his demeanor and stuff, and just the way he approaches the man, and looks like he just gets on with it. He really is very methodical without people actually realizing that and understanding that. And even just the other night, we're chilling in the room, and he's looking up the ranking points. You know, like things like that. He's looking, okay, right. So last year I came runner up in this, and how many points did I lose? And if I won it,
Well, he's currently number 1 in Australia.
Yeah, he's holding that position
over
very,
Josh Walker-Davis, currently number 2.
Yeah, very dominant. And that's the thing. Josh Walker has just won an event.
Yeah,
but Corey thinks about all that.
yeah,
You know, and rightly so. And rightly so, he's in a very dominant position to potentially achieve that once again. And
yeah.
But what I'm just saying is, you know, he's a true thinker of the game in every aspect. And you know, and obviously it's Commonwealth Games year, things like that. He's trying to obviously gain a position and wear the green and gold and represent Bulls Australia at the Commonwealth Games. So he knows like how important it would be to win this event. It's a very prestigious event. It's one that's, you know, within the calendar in Bulls Australia. It's one that's definitely respected.
For sure.
These next 3 or 4 ends is extremely important for Barrie Leicester.
11 shot gap. He would be wanting to win this end for sure. Tracking in nicely. Down for the jack. Oh. Handy home. Finish behind. Give yourself a chance with your last 2 bowls. As Cory draws a second. Looks like he's playing a little bit more weight now. Looking to trail the jack or sit the bowls. Oh, he clipped a bowl. Fortunately, didn't clip it enough to roll it out. Still 2 down. No jack movement. Holding 2. No back bowl. Is Cory just walking up to the head now, I think, reassessing? Does he draw another and really put the pressure on, or does he cover? You can see with his foot he's indicating there. I reckon he's going to just play yard over, get the best back. But also put the pressure on so that if Baz does clip a bowl out, he can kind of pick up a sneaky 3. Not happy with it. Going to add to the count. Doesn't fatten up the target too much, but he was just trying to get behind.
This is virtually a must, I think, for Barrie.
Needs the jack here for a 2.
Got it.
Got it. Needs it to stay in. Oh, it's right on the peg.
That was close.
If it's in, it's 2. If it's out, we're replaying. I'm guessing based on our marker's indication, it stayed in, and he's going to have a 5-shot turnaround. Gary Baz is calling out to the crowd, asking for some crowd support. He does. He gets a 2. Good conversion there. Needed.
Obviously, Corey's last ball. I mean, it was good that it counted, but it narrowed. You know, made the target slightly bigger. Yeah.
He was disappointed there. He was trying to get a back bowl for that exact scenario. It would have probably only cut 1 out. The difference between a 1 and a 2 there is probably not massive from Cory's perspective. He's still got a 9-shot lead. Only need 6 for the win. Baz really thinking here what length to play. He's bringing the mat right up. He's about 4 feet from the minimum. Rolling to the tee.
He had a bit of a joke with the crowd there, but I think, in all seriousness, I think he knows how important that ball was. You know, he was 19-9, facing a 3, misses that, on the verge of
Game over.
game over. So, you know, he keeps Cory 6 shots away from victory, and
Back within 9,
he's
yeah.
back within 9. So, yeah, like I know in singles, that first at 25, you know, the longer you can keep your opponent away from that,
20.
you know, seeing that 2-0, that 20, you know, there's always that belief and trust. And then small things play, you know, that plays in all your opponent's mind, you know, no matter who you are, you know.
Now, my way, please. I know my line is too
Shane Chapman's on the.
Any suggestions how to pick the line on the hand?
Shane Chapman just enjoying your commentary there, Cory. Just on the link there.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Why, thank you.
For the lovely viewers at home that didn't like the camera angle, we've changed the camera angle for you.
Well, they have predominantly been rolling to the tee or thereabouts.
Oh, we've got some critics on online at the moment.
You can see Bad's getting a little bit frustrated with himself there. Be wanting to correct now after 2 grouped bowls. 2 down.
That's the beauty about Facebook. You can choose your viewers. Probably a number of viewers that aren't watching at the
Very
moment.
good shot from Barrie Lester there. Yeah, obviously, look, you're just trying to give the opportunity to stream these events and let everyone, an audience, not just here at the club, but yeah, at home as well. Everyone's trying their absolute best, 100%. But I see Cory just sneak past.
Disappointed with
ball.
that, yeah. Still a good bowl, gosh. Then a couple of inches of shot. Yeah, shout out to you guys for doing the live streaming. I think without live streaming across the sport generally and the promotion that we've seen in the last kind of 5 to 10 years, the sport wouldn't have made the progress it has. So, yeah, great job and thanks for being here and promoting such a great event and bowls more broadly.
That's great. We do a lot of sport on the Mornington Peninsula and cop some flack along the way, but that's all part of the fun.
I reckon any publicity is publicity. Doesn't matter whether it's good, bad, or ugly. If people are if people are talking about it, it means they're talking about it.
Yeah, I think an important thing is just to see it, just constructive feedback. I think that's just the way you just got to try and just read between the lines or whatever, and just maybe use it to your benefit in the future as such.
So is Barrie starting to get some momentum here?
His third bowl was elite. He was a couple down and had those 2 that had just gone through, but dead drew the shot. He's opting for Matt, 4 feet from the minimum again, jack towards the tee. He'd started to get some of that momentum that then got a bit of a halt, but he's picking it back up again. He just needs to convert that momentum into a few more shots on the board, reduce that margin. Zen's quite critical in doing that, keeping Cory under 20 still.
Yeah, that's it. Barry's very experienced. He's a true professional within the sport, and his coaching and all that there. So, he'll be trying to look at his own advice. Like what would I be telling my clients? All that sort of thing. So he'll be looking at us going right. Still 19, he hasn't reached 20 yet. 6 shots away.
Pretty good opener there from Cory.
As we said before, you set small targets on your own, so he'll be thinking, right,
Get
try
to
and
10.
get to 15.
Yeah, now get 15, correct.
Changing hands. Looks pretty close here.
Mighty
Very close.
correction from the first two. I think
it rolls back.
he's just got stiff. Our yep, has indicated that Cory does still have shot. He was stiff. He rolled the bowl out and it just fell back in. Even second shot there though, after having two bowls that had just drifted past, gives him a chance now to play another bomb. Contact on his own. Turn Cory once. He makes a couple. Play the same bowl with a foot of weight. Agree, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, 100%. He's just had a great ball in his forehand there. So same things you say, just an extra foot, 2 feet, just try and lift his own onto Cory's. If he does miss it, he finishes between the jack and Cory's back bowl, which obviously minimises opportunity of Cory potentially making 2 or 3. So
It's close.
Oh,
He's got it.
that's a great ball.
What a shot. I
These
don't
are-
know. I think it's stuck around for second.
Look at the screen.
One. It indicates one. Just rolled out. It was one down though, so still a really handy bowl. Needs a one. Keeps the momentum in his favour, depending what Cory can do with his last. Seeing weight here. He's watching
very
it.
close,
Oh,
very
got
close.
it. Jax jumps forward.
He's losing the shot.
What a disastrous result
lost
there
that.
from a good bowl. Got the one. Was it only one? Yep.
See, these last few ends will just
He brings the mat up again. Same thing, about 3-4 feet from the minimum, rolling towards the tee. Last 3 or 4 ends now, he's done the same thing and he's having some success, reducing the margin every end.
his third and fourth ball has just been huge these last couple of ends. He faced a 3, ditched a jack for 2, faced a 2 up here, drew the shot with his third ball right behind the jack, face shot there, front toucher, give it one roll to give him the chance, and then lifts it out with. So
His third bowl's been the crunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been huge. And he's back to within 7.
And if I could read Cory's mind from the few times I've played with him or spoke to him about a game, I reckon that'd be starting to grind his gears. So you got to try and take advantage of that if you're Barrie.
Absolutely, of course.
Any little edge or advantage, try and hone in on it. He's opening so well. His first 2 bowls,
He's been extremely dominant with
He
his
has.
first 2 balls, yeah.
that pressure.
As he quite consistently is in singles games, I must admit.
What has he done here? Needs a piece of the jack. He's got it. Just ran through. Did flop in though. Probably flopped in for second shot from where I'm sitting. Finishes behind. Andy.
Oh, he just misses.
He's flopped in off his own though. That'd probably be close for shot. I'm not sure whether the front one still beats it. Probably.
Favourite Cory's front
Yeah.
row. It's close, but favourite.
Not all
That's a
bad though.
great ball.
That's a great ball. That's
Last time,
definitely shot. I was going to say Baz only needs to then touch the jack and he picks up a 3, but
Yeah.
not now that Cory's placed that there.
Cory will be very happy with that outcome.
100%.
There was a lot of danger there, so
Baz now has to just bear draw it, or will he see him play 8? I don't think it's really set up to get both the bowls, but he is lining up
to the drive a lot. Yeah,
he is lining up for another drive. Yep.
How the games went, I'm not totally surprised by shot selection.
Get at least a bowl out, I suppose. Hope for 2. Got
Taking the wrong ones.
did hit the shot, but unfortunately it's jammed on Cory's bowl. Looks like it's hung around and Cory's still holding 2.
Yeah, he's 2 down. He's probably give Cory an extra 2 feet for another.
Another.
So I'll back Cory on here. This is a big moment. I reckon we'll go to see a 3 for Cory Wedlock here.
Stretch the margin back out to 10, 12, 22. Turn around. Hang around. Did. Enough for 3. 22-12.
Them last few ends, that was just about perseverance for Cory. That was just about
Patience.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He was in a dominant position. If you're going to lose shots, lose minimums,
Ones,
which
he
he
did.
lost a 2-1-1.
Yeah.
So
Give 1s, take 2s. In this case, he's been giving 1s, taking 3s.
So obviously a long way to go here potentially, but yeah, Cory's in a very dominant position now. He's 10 shots clear.
His first and second bowl pressure has been dominant, even though the last few ends haven't gone his way. Look at that again. First bowl pressure. Seen an aggressive style from Baz. I reckon he might even be lining up for another weighted shot. He is. Got it. Bowl clean.
Great shot.
Restart. 3 bowls each.
Cory once again just showing that dominance for the first 2 bowls.
It's now or never, isn't it, Gary?
It is, mate. Yeah. It is indeed. This is
We're an end away from a result.
every single bowl really, really counts for Barrie. Obviously.
There's 2 of the 3.
Cory's renowned for that, just that weight control. The old big joking and stuff about Wedlock weight. He's very, very good at it. He most certainly is. And the aggressive game, it's a good game and it's a very important part of the game, but it can upset your rhythm within your draw. So
But wait. Barrie bounces back. He has 1.
only one here. So, yeah, they want to make this 2. It just looks like he's running through here, so it's just a 1, so Cory will not be too upset with that. That's 1 shot to Barrie Leicester, which takes us 22-13. So he's hanging in there. I'm interested to see what he does here. He's still staying with a shorter length. I'm surprised by that, truthfully, because it's not too different to what Cory's playing. And I think this is a position where, I personally be trying to make major changes and hopefully that upsets his game.
Yeah, during the semi, we saw him do that. He swapped long.
Al's been a fantastic fantastic marker here during this final. He's done a great job. Players have appreciated it. Obviously, the players are very, very aware that all the markers out there and stuff like that, and umpires, it's all voluntary in that, so they do appreciate it. But as quick and as smooth as they can make it, it is appreciated by the players.
So let's look at the timeline, Gary. 4:30. 7:30.
Yeah,
you're in range.
Yeah, I think. Well, obviously, potentially a long way to go in this game, but what's the worst thing can happen? We have to stay here with these great people and spend another evening night with them. It's not the worst outcome.
No, it's not. No,
it's not the worst outcome.
Especially with the weather coming in tomorrow.
The club here at Newbury's been absolutely fantastic. The members been amazing. All the staff and all that, and everyone involved in the organisation and running of the event. Thoroughly enjoyed the club, their facilities, the greens, the people. It's been a great time. It's my 3rd time coming here, and look, if they welcome me, I'll be here.
Fantastic, and again, thanks to the sponsors, of course, Energy Australia, major sponsors, and the Latrobe City Council for their work. It's fantastic. Well, he nails that one.
Holding it.
So we're uncertain exactly who's holding the shot. Barrie was holding 2 there.
Definitely Cory holding the top.
There we go. So it's backhand, just trying to sort of trail the jack, land the ball, give it a little chance. Sort of 2 feet, yard away.
He's close.
He's in the area.
He's close. Got it. Stayed with it. Oh no.
Barrie Leicester showing his class, ladies and gentlemen.
2.
He signalled to.
He does love being on a show rink. He's not afraid of telling the commentary team that he's trailed the jack for 2. Loves it.
Well, listen, he's a fantastic
Look at him.
commentator in his own right.
He's got those pearly whites out.
Loves showing the PWs. And he's got a great set as well.
Not to mention the hair.
He's got a great set as well.
He keeps looking over. He's frothing it. A 2 here, if he can hold these, would be huge. Get him up to 15. Cory is close. He's willing it to run a bit further. It's close. Definitely 1 to Baz. Still 2.
One.
One. Cut it back to one. Oh, that's Cory's. He's bowled so well in terms of cutting him back to ones, hey? The amount of ends where Baz has just played unreal conversions or deserved more than one, but Corey's just managed to keep him to ones. I think that's been the difference in the scoreline. They've probably won, without looking at a scorecard, they've probably won a similar amount of ends, but it's been the numbers that they've picked up on each end that's the difference thus far.
I totally agree. That's what it's all about in singles. It's minimising multiples. You're always going to lose ends, so if you can make it just one here, one there, it's extremely crucial. But how good's Barry Lester? He's out there trying to win his 7th record-breaking one here at Newborough, and he's still having jokes and a laugh. He's out there sharing the moment with one of his best mates in the sport, and there he is, and he signaled to the commentary box. He's a Jack there too, and that's what it's about too. I mean, look, you're out there trying to be successful and try and win, but at the same time, there's more to it.
That's exactly right.
And I've been very fortunate to develop and grow an amazing relationship and friendship with
both of them.
Barry Lester. Well, both of them, of course, but Barry, and he's someone that without a doubt, he definitely he's a thinker, and he thinks outside the box, and he thinks of the bigger picture. Which is very, very important. That's what the sport needs. That's why he's a fantastic role model and fantastic ambassador for the sport as well. He's got his coaching clinics. He's got his clothing brand going, Blessed.
Bowls bumpers.
He's got his Bowls bumper on the market now as well. As we're saying, obviously the aggressive side of the game is very important. So he's obviously developed and produced that product as well.
That's 2 shots there to Cory.
As Baz lines up for another drive. Oof. His last bowl, pretty big here in the context of the game. Down game. Goes the
3.
Down game. He's going the weighted shot again. Needs to get either jack or bowl, or it's shake hands. Got the jack. Up over the bank, and we replay the end.
Jack ended up almost in the crowd there.
Would you believe I ducked inside before, and there's more people sitting inside in the air conditioning watching the stream on the big tally than there is outside watching the game live here at the club.
Yeah, there you go.
Shows the great work that you're doing, bringing the stream to people here and far.
Also shows the support this club gets as well. Because I mean, there's at least 40 or 50 people here at least.
Oh, more, yeah, all the way
that's
round.
just outside, yeah. And then obviously you've got the people inside. So there's a great crowd here, being part of the live action and that, and just being here at the club as well. Barry Leicester game, championship title down, shows his class.
Kills the end, starts again. Probably a little stiff. If it had have sort of landed in the pit, he was probably holding at least 2 or 3 himself. Bit stiff to kill to be fair, but we replay the end rather than shake hands, so he's got to be happy with that. Pretty solid first bowl from Baz, finishing just behind. From what we've seen of Cory, though, he's likely to draw within that. And does.
Doesn't look disappointed with himself there.
As soon as he let it go, smidge wide. Oh, they nearly stepped on each other then.
I think Corey's holding two. I think
He
here,
is.
so Corey will be quite happy how this head's sitting. So he's
got a
drawing the whole game here.
chance to draw for game with Baz again having the two back bowls. Cory has
That's a match
Probab-
now.
probably sat in for holding game. Baz has gone for the draw. Has he corrected his weight?
His weight looks
It's
reasonably
gone
good here.
across.
Does look.
Needs to
It's
miss the front one.
surely in for second, is it? Or third? Cory's having a good look. Needs a 3. I don't think it would be 3, is it? 2. He's walking up to the mat.
So they're favouring two. So Cory
Chance.
Wedlock, an opportunity to win the title here and now. Has a ball in his hand to get the job done.
He'd favour he does it here, I reckon.
He's won this once before. Here he goes for number 2.
Looks like it's just gonna pull up. Did just pull up. 1. We're measuring for the second.
Body language was saying 2.
It did. It definitely looked like it.
You never know, but I'd be surprised if this isn't 2. The other reason is because Cory probably could have played quite a safe shot to land that ball
Aye.
for 3 for game as well.
If it was
So,
only 1, he would have for sure.
I think if it was only
It
1, I think
was 2. There we go.
Cory's shot been different there. So
100% agree. If it was only 1, you'd play more aggressive.
So it stretched out to a 10-shot lead. Obviously, Cory just requires one more
One.
shot to win the championship, win the title.
They always say that last one's the hardest to get.
This is obviously an extremely uphill battle for Barrie.
I was about to say, you would be.
Well, he won't give
Stranger
up.
things have happened, but
Well, that's it. He'll never give up. That's one thing about him.
the vocal cords are being warmed of the fat lady. Is that how the saying goes? Don't mind me, I'm just making my own jokes.
Nowadays, it's the fat person.
Oh, sorry, yes,
Yes.
politically correct. Love it. Love it.
Not much for a single, but I'll try my best.
Great bowl there from Bazza. Draws a shot.
He's just not going away, is he?
He's not. Both class bowlers, pair of them. It's no mean feat to get even to a quarter in this event. I think the format, what a shot from Cory.
Just a note out to everyone that Friday at Ballarat has been officially cancelled by the sounds of it.
Region sides, yeah, they're predicting 40 degrees plus, I think, so probably a good call there from BV to call off the Friday. I've heard that they'll possibly still be playing all 3 games, but just a shorter format on the Saturday with finals on the Sunday. Good luck to all of those going. And stay hydrated.
That's match there. We'll just match
Here we
shot.
go.
He's holding game.
If it's 1, I think he goes. If it's
Well,
2,
I
I
think
think
he-
he'll draw.
I think he needs to know, yeah, second and third.
So
He's
apparently it's only 1, so he'll go bullet jack. Here we go.
got the jack in the pit.
He's made a 2. Stay down. He's made a 2, I think.
He does.
He has. He's made a 2.
Bowl
Game against.
that Drove the jack in plus the Bacchus bowl. Makes it 2.
So it's,
What a shot. I'm surprised he hasn't got around the crowd with that, Bez.
so he's faced game 3 times and saved it 3 times.
100%.
That's
Credit
who,
where credit's due. That's very impressive, Barrie Lester.
that's who he is.
16-24. So the commentary from the boys there is 2 foot narrow, gets the jack solid. They obviously didn't like it out of their hand, but got the result.
Look, I mean, obviously, once again, from a coaching perspective with Barrie, if it was only one, as indicated, he'd have been going the bull because the bigger target. But obviously, there was that potential opportunity at the jack as well. But of course, I think the truth would have been he was
Going for the bowl.
Yeah.
After a drive, not a bad draw bowl to start. Not bad at all. Very handy.
How the wind took that.
Barrie's been playing with more freedom now. You know, it's one of these ones. It's a no lose situation for him really now. You know, the expectation of potentially winning, truthfully, probably isn't there. But you still hang on to some sort of hope. But
Makes it 2.
He'll be playing for fun now, and you just never know. See what happens.
He looks like he's settled in a little bit more. He looks like he's having a little bit more fun. He's looked over at us again just then, holding 2. He's already clapping this bowl halfway down. He thinks Cory's drawn the shot.
Cory's stopping him for sure.
Cory touched the jack. Definitely 1, possibly still 2 down. Gaz going for a wander, checking out the scenario. Front bowl must be blocking the jack from their view.
We think it's still 2 shots. We think we're not certain.
Confirmation from Baz. It is still holding 2. Cory probably just playing 18 inches to a couple of feet over, I would have thought. Sit either of the bowls, touch the jack. He's thereabouts.
He's very close.
He's thereabouts.
He's very close.
I was wrong on the weight. He was just trying to dead draw it. Has he cut it back to 1?
Still 2, I think.
Marker is indicating still 2. Yep. 2.
No, it couldn't happen, could it?
18-24. Game on now.
You just never know.
He's made a request of someone in the crowd. He really has relaxed, that's for sure. He's enjoying these last few ends and it's paying off.
The same guy, he'll still be thinking, right, let's get the 20. Even 20, get the 21's huge. You're one end away from winning it yourself. Putting the doubt in your opposition's mind.
Oh, and a handy opener. Not bad. Not bad.
Just a little fist pump there from Barrie as he walks back.
You know, he's a lot of experience. played multiple World Commonwealth events. I think
Pretty
he's
good
potentially the
reply
most
there.
prolific Commonwealth Games medalist for Bowls Australia as well. So
In the
four,
men's, I think.
yeah, men's,
Yeah.
yeah, 4 times Commonwealth Games medalist.
Oh, probably favouring Cory's bowl here. Bit stiff there not to get a piece of the jack. Nice opening set again from Cory.
I reckon that last
Well and
ball
truly
is
holding
shot.
game. Alan confirms 1 to Baz. One to Baz. Can Cory redraw shot here with his third?
Too long.
Just heavy. Baz is holding 1, looking to get a double up here. 2, you reckon?
For all those at home, there's a charade going on behind the scenes here at the moment.
So Barry's actually holding 3 here. Barry Lesser holds 3. So Corey's just wanting this ball to slow. He's
Very
signaling
wide.
with his body language is
Very wide.
telling him to slow down. He doesn't want to lose a 3 here. He gets Barry within one end of winning this game.
That's 3.
If this is 3, we go 24-21. It is. This is
Wow.
huge. This is huge.
That's unbelievable. 21-24. Game on.
Game on. They're
Come back from 14-24.
They both can mathematically win at one end. Corey's still in a dominant position, only requiring 1 and having last ball this end. So Destiny's still in his hands.
If you're Cory at this point, he's shaking his head, he's flinging his arms around. What are you thinking? Don't worry about it. I only need a 1. Just get the 1 this end.
Look, knowing Corey as a friend and I think that's just he sort of needs that release. So he's just having that little moment just to release them feelings, them emotions, and then yeah, he'll just switch straight back on again here now.
Nicely placed in behind there. Gone for the drive and missed by a fair margin. That's the PB50 just motors down the street.
All right, let's
Great.
another fantastic ball. And that's a good hit. So Corey will be happy with that ball because he knows for a fact no matter what he cannot lose the end now or the game. Sorry, this end. So he's still 1 down, but he cannot lose a game. So he'll play these next 2 balls with confidence, knowing that.
He's trying to push it in.
Barry Lester's played a fantastic end. He's played 3
All
great
3.
balls.
Yeah.
3 great balls.
3 within a tissue.
Once again, Corey will be.
He's got a toucher now too, which is handy if he does go the weighted shot again.
I mean, it's going again.
He's going again.
Here we go.
Oh,
Missed. Oh.
by plenty.
Look, Barry can't really. It can't get best back. There's nothing you can do about that touch or
That
ditch.
bowl needs to be respotted.
There's nothing Barry can do about that. I think it's one of these ones. If I was Barry, I personally would probably go his forehand and I would try finish in the back left of the green where he still scores, but he covers if Cory takes a chance again. He's
Depends on if
that.
it's 1 or 2 here, I think.
I think, truthfully, if he makes 3, I think Cory just tries and draws it. This next ball, I think he just took a punt then.
But to your point, Baz should be covering and counting. Behind, but count.
Well, he doesn't want to try and draw a better one and totally frame it, and Cory just takes a chance
No.
against the jack in the ditch. But we
Between
all know,
the ditch and the jack.
we all know he's good enough to draw that. Of course he is. But the ball's close enough where you're asking the question if he's good enough to stand up and get it fair play.
He's just trying to draw a third, ideally finish behind.
Wait.
Oh, no, Jack. Oh, he
did
wouldn't
not
be
want
happy
that.
with that.
So that shot selection to me personally proves that nearly too much respect for Cory, as in he believed the way it was sitting.
Cory was going to get it.
Which I respect. But he's probably had the chance to draw for 3, and now he's only holding 1. And Cory will take a chance here, chip the ball off, even touch onto the jack, and still score with his toucher in the ditch now. So we'll definitely be seeing weight from Cory's just what hand and how much.
Not much weight. I thought he would have gone bigger.
Must be 2.
Must be.
This has to be still 2 if he's
It
drew that.
is.
Wow.
It is. We've run out of mats.
And a kick of the bowls.
23-24. Wow.
So we'll trail the jack from Barrie. Truthfully, I thought it was only 1, so I made that mistake. Still being 2 was crucial there, actually, because only 1, Cory was definitely going the ball
Driving
there.
for sure. Yep.
So
This is a very exciting finish, I have to say. This is amazing.
From 14-24 to 23-24.
The 2 of them showing true class. Barry's showing his expertise, the knowledge and experience that he has of the game. It's all coming to a head here.
He's playing with a bit of freedom.
Well, here we go, 24-23 in Cory's favour. Cory requires 1, Barrie less requires 2. Once again, Cory will have the last ball at the end.
If it's not over this end, it will be over the next.
big viewership at the moment, so numbers going through the roof.
And rightly so, these 2 players deserve it. Barrie Lesser holding 1. Cory Wedlock's ball
It's going to come
on its
inside.
way.
Just
Looking
high.
good. And
Oh,
he's
got
drew
it.
shot. So
What
it's
a
great ball, but
shot.
there is a target. There is a target.
Crowd gets around it.
Barrie's the best back, so they're definitely playing speed. It's how much. So bull or jack, both good.
Ditch weight.
Probably wants a jack clean.
Oh, my
Probably
God.
Got
wants a
it.
jack clean.
Got bowl.
Got the
Holding
ball.
1.
I favour he's got the shot from that.
Holding 1.
Still enough room for Cory if he just repeats the exact same ball.
That wasn't a touch out yet.
That's where Jack was better.
Yeah,
It
aye.
changes Cory's shot as well. Not only would
He can
hold
just
game,
draw
but-
another.
Yeah, exactly. Cory knows he just needs to repeat the exact
Draw
same
another.
ball now.
Yeah. And a 1 down here is not game. Whereas if a jack in the pit for 2, that was game.
If he's wait,
Oh,
once he's spaced,
finishing behind is okay.
so we still favour Barry's
Still
ball,
1.
So Barrie Lester's holding 1.
A bowl each to play.
24-16 down.
14.
It was 14-24. It was 10.
So
it was 14.
24-14 down with the opportunity
Aye.
to hold game.
If he draws this, he's holding
To hold
game.
his record
It's
breaking
close.
potential 7th
He's
title.
close.
Doesn't want the jack.
Oh, 1. Holding 1.
That's huge for Cory.
Cory's now just got to draw a shot. He's got a foot to draw it.
The difference in this being game and just 24 all is huge.
If he misses, it's 24 all. If he draws a shot, he wins.
Still a tough shot, but he knows No, he's not facing game.
Yeah.
Here we go, Cory Wedlock.
Full game. He's on the trot.
Yeah, his body language is positive.
Yeah, he likes it out the handle. He thinks he's just over.
He's shown promise towards
Over.
No,
A piece of the jack is okay. Sits it.
and gets it.
Got it. Sits
it.
the shot. 4 shot.
And there we have it.
Crowd erupts. Cory Wedlock, your 2026 Newborough Classic singles champion.
What a fantastic final. That had a little bit of everything there. How exciting was that finish?
Unreal. What a game. What a fight back from Barrie Lester. A shout out. Got to 23 from 14.
Absolutely amazing. They showed a lot of composure there. Showed a lot of intelligence within the sport, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of experience, and just true class, guts, determination.
Shout out to Cory there. 2024 winner. And then Gaz, we've got royalty here in last year's winner. And then back to Cory again this year. Congratulations to everybody involved. And thanks to those at home watching in. And our sponsors, of course.
Yes, so don't forget, folks, well done to Energy Australia again for another successful year here at Newborough Bowls Club, and as well as the Latrobe Council Shire for their work. It's been great to have you all along. Thanks for joining us. Again, Sammy, thanks for your input, and Gary, thanks for your input. Really appreciate you coming on and giving us a hand. It's really, really welcome. And the viewers, well done. Apart from a couple of you, we're no worries. So until Pennant starts, we'll be back not this Saturday, but next Saturday down at the Sky Dome, and we'll hope to catch you then.
And of course, a final shout out before you sign off to the halftime heroes for making it all possible to be watching the semi and the final. So thank you very much.
Thanks,
and
Sammy.
keep doing the great work that you do.
No worries. We'll catch you all later, folks.
See ya.